అంతే రిజిస్టర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు తీసుకో.
కాకపోతే ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు the academic procession is going to start. Request all to please be seated. Academic procession is about to start. All those who are standing may please sit on their seats.
I request the Chancellor to declare the convocation open.
This convocation of the University of Hyderabad has been called to confer degrees upon the candidates who have been certified worthy of these degrees by the university authorities. I declare the convocation open.
The university is pleased to announce the Chancellor's Awards for the year 2016 to 5 of our young faculty in recognition of their overall contribution to the university in various spheres that include research, teaching, mentoring of students, and corporate contribution as well. Chancellor, sir, may I now request you to present the awards to the faculty. Dr. Sarmishta Banerjee, Professor, Department of Biochemistry. Dr. Kailash from Department of Political Science. For some reasons he was not able to join us today. Let us congratulate him. Dr. Brahmanandam Manavati, Department of Biochemistry. Dr. Samrat L. Sabat, Professor, School of Physics. Dr. M. Romesh Singh, Professor and Head Department of Anthropology.
Shall I begin? Will all the candidates for the degrees of the University of Hyderabad kindly stand? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degrees for which you have qualified, you will in your daily life and conversation conduct yourselves as become members of the university? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that to the utmost of your opportunity and ability, you will use your power for the promotion of true learning and in the service of your fellow men? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will faithfully and diligently fulfill the duties of the profession to which you will eventually belong and that you will, on all occasions, maintain its purity and reputation. All the candidates may now resume their seats. Let the candidates be now presented.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Humanities kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Humanities.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Humanities will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Laldin Pui, English. Srijit K. Philosophy. Anthony Rimai, Philosophy. Rajiv Lochan Behera, Philosophy. M. Sudha Devi, Hindi. Sunil Kerketta, Hindi. Kondra Ravi Kumar, Hindi. Durga Rao Vanavatu, Hindi. C. Suresh, Hindi. Parimi Srilakshmi, Telugu. Srinivas E, Telugu. Basetti Lata, Telugu. Pratima T.S. Telugu. Padmamma G. Telugu. Samudrala Piskilla Telugu. Chandreya S. Telugu. S. Rajender Telugu. Ravichandra Mallipudi Telugu. R. Balireddy Telugu. S. J. Basha Hussaini Urdu. Abdul Mogni Siddiqui Urdu. Reshma Khanam Urdu. Nazmun Nisa Urdu. Wajida Begum Urdu. Rahmat B.K. Urdu. Muhammad Qasim Urdu. Sheikh Jahangir Urdu. Kikrokol Kraho Applied Linguistics. G. Pravin Kumar Applied Linguistics. Totapalli Anjanelu Translation Studies. Imcha Senla Translation Studies. Rashmi Dev S. Translation Studies. Anuradha Goswami Comparative Literature. Abu Saleh, Comparative Literature. Chekuri Ramesh, Comparative Literature. Monali Das, Sanskrit Studies. Arjuna S.R., Sanskrit Studies. Ravi Shankar K., Buddhist Studies. Palivela Chiranjeev Rao, Telugu. All the candidates of the School of Humanities may now resume their seats.
Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Social Sciences kindly stand. Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Social Sciences.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and 5-year integrated Master of Arts with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for PhD degree in the School of Social Sciences will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Mandal Srijan Sandeep, History. M. Ramanjaneyulu, Political Science. Kobu Solo, Sociology. V. Srinivasulu, Political Science. Five. Abbas Muhammad, Sociology. Alone Anupam Lalendra, Sociology. N. Atungbo, Sociology. Akhono Sakhere, Anthropology. Bikku, Anthropology. Sepoy Sarveswar, Anthropology. Ravi Kiran Runjala, Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy. Vipparthi J. Wesley Kumar, Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy. Surya Prakash D. Posthumous. His brother Jai Prakash will receive the degree. Prakash C. Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy. Kruklu, Human Rights. Viso Yano, Gender Studies. Suchitra Boro, Gender Studies. Sarmishta Kavi, Gender Studies. Bhagmi Priyadarshini, Gender Studies. All the candidates of the School of Social Sciences may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Economics kindly stand? Chancellor Sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts and 5-year integrated Master of Arts in the School of Economics.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts and 5-year integrated Master of Arts with all the honors, rights, privileges and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
The candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Economics will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificate from the Chancellor. Suresh Nayak V. Satyendra Kumar. Kamble Pradeep Sakharam. G. Babu Rao. Bhanu Pratap Singh. And Sonalika Sinha. All the candidates of the School of Economics may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Chemistry kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Chemistry.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Chemistry will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Santana Rajprabhu M. Rafia Sultana. Sridhar Reddy Chadagonda. Rajender O. Ramavat Babu. K. Suresh. R. N. Prasad Tulichala. Shruti K.S. and Amaleshwari Rasam Shetty. All the candidates of the School of Chemistry may now resume their seats.
So will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Life Sciences kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Life Sciences.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Life Sciences will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Maniharika Vemula, Department of Biochemistry. Ajit Kumar, Department of Biochemistry. Paparao Vaikuntapu, Plant Sciences. Harikrishna Naik Laudi, Plant Sciences.
Majhar Moin, Plant Sciences. Lodha Tushar Dilip Chand, Plant Sciences. Kumar Reddy Kakularam, Animal Sciences. Varsha Prasad, Animal Sciences. Pavani, Animal Sciences. Mithali Chaudhary, Animal Sciences. Laldin Sangi, Animal Sciences. Madhavi Annamanedi, Animal Sciences. Apur TS, Biotechnology. Srinivas Rao, Juvala, not there. Nobel Kumar Talari, Biotechnology. Amit Ranjan, Biotechnology. Neshatul Haq, Biotechnology. Pankaj Singh Dholania, Biotechnology. Sonali Kumari, Biotechnology. Samraj Lakshmi, Biotechnology. Shankar Narayanan, Dodam, Biotechnology. All the candidates of the School of Life Sciences may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Mathematics and Statistics kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science and 5-year integrated Master of Science in the School of Mathematics and Statistics.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, and 5-year integrated Master of Science with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Mathematics and Statistics will now go to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. C. Gangadhar, Mathematics. K. Bhargav Kumar, Applied Mathematics. All the candidates of the School of Mathematics and Statistics may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology and Master of Computer Applications in the School of Computer and Information Sciences kindly stand? Chancellor Sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology and Master of Computer Applications in the School of Computer and Information Sciences.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy and Master of Computer Applications with all the honors, rights and privileges and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Computer and Information Sciences will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Bhuvneshwari Melina Mat. Raghava Murasapalli. Nenavat Srinivas Naik. P. Jaya Lakshmi. And Mulagala Sandhya. All the candidates of the School of Computer and Information Sciences may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science and 5-year Integrated Master of Science in the School of Physics, Center for Advanced Study in Electronic Science and Technology, CASEST, Advanced Center of Research in High Energy Materials, ACRAHAM, and University Center for Earth and Space Sciences, USES, kindly stand. Chancellor Sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they may be admitted in their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, and 5-year Integrated Master of Science in the School of Physics.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Science, and 5-year Integrated Master of Science with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Physics, Center for Advanced Studies in Electronic Science and Technology, CASEST, Advanced Center of Research in High Energy Materials, ACRAHAM, and University Center for Earth and Space Sciences, USES, will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Dandamaraju Sanjeev Kumar. Azim Beg Mirza. Sanjeev De. Venkatasai Dasari. Soumya C. Rasmita Sahu. Ajit Kumar. These were all candidates in physics. E. Nagraju, Earth and Space Science. Shivakumar Gatla, Earth and Space Science. V. Rakesh Kumar, Acrahem. Nageshwar Rao Epuru, Acrahem. Sai Shiva S, Acrahem. Anil Tumuluri, Acrahem. G. Venkata Vijay Lakshmi, Acrahem Maths. All the candidates of the School of Physics may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Performing Arts in Dance and Theatre Arts, Master of Fine Arts in Painting, Printmaking, Sculpture, Art History, and Master of Arts in Communication in the Sarojini Naidu School of Arts and Communication kindly stand? Chancellor Sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Performing Arts in Dance and Theatre Arts, Master of Fine Arts in Painting, Printmaking, Sculpture, Art History, and Master of Arts in Communication in the Sarojini Naidu School of Arts and Communication.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Performing Arts in Dance and Theatre Arts, Master of Fine Arts in Painting, Printmaking, Sculpture, Art History, and Master of Arts in Communication, with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree will now come on to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. J.V. Sridhar, Dance. Vijay Paul Patlu, dance. Upari Himabindu, dance. Sri Katyayani Tota, dance. I'm sorry. Yeah. Prukrambam Leelabati Devi, dance. Jasmine Injunga, communication. All the candidates of the Sarojini School of Arts and Communication may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Business Administration and Master of Business Administration, Healthcare and Hospital Management in the School of Management Studies kindly stand? Chancellor sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Business Administration and Master of Business Administration, Healthcare and Hospital Management in the School of Management Studies.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Business Administration and Master of Business Administration in Healthcare and Hospital Management with all the honors, rights, privileges and responsibilities. And I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Management Studies will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. V. Venkata Ramana Prasad. Syed Azhar. Changala Shankar. Sayeda Ruxana Khalid. Kalava Ramesh. Anumala Kalyani. Urmila Jagadishwari. Bharat Kumar Chillakuri. Sandeep D. Suryakant. All the candidates of the School of Management Studies may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, 5-year integrated Master of Science in Optometry and Vision Sciences, Health Psychology, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Health Psychology in the School of Medical Sciences kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, 5-year Integrated Master of Science in Optometry and Vision Sciences, Health Psychology, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Health Psychology in the School of Medical Sciences.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctors of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, 5-year Integrated Master of Science in Optometry and Vision Sciences, Health Psychology, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Health Psychology in the School of Medical Sciences, Center for Psychology, Health Psychology, and Center for Neural and Cognitive Science, with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities, and I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the Center for Neural and Cognitive Science and Health Psychology will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Abhijit Debnath, Cognitive Science. Durgesh Nandini, Psychology. All the candidates of the School of Medical Sciences may now resume their seats.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Technology in the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology kindly stand? Chancellor, sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Technology in the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit you to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Technology with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities, and I charge each of you to prove worthy of the degree throughout your life.
Candidates for the PhD degree in the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology will now come to the dais one by one to receive their degree certificates from the Chancellor. Rajalakshmi Maharana, Materials Engineering. Sri Harsha S, Nanotechnology. All the candidates of the School of Engineering Sciences and Technology may now resume their seats.
Chancellor, sir, I move that 787 candidates be admitted to their respective degrees in absentia.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admit the candidates listed to their respective degrees in several schools in absentia with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities, and in token thereof, permit the Controller of Examinations to present them with their degrees and charge that the degree holders to prove worthy of these degrees throughout their lives.
I now request our Chief Guest, Dr. G. Satish Reddy, Scientific Advisors to Defense Minister and Director General, Missiles and Strategic Systems, to present the medals.
Endowment medals. Preeti Priyadarshini, MA English, Sarojini Naidu Memorial Trust Medal. Mayank Tripathi, MA Hindi, Roopchand Jain Medal. Gulzar Ahmed Magre, MA Urdu, Dr. Prakash Monish Memorial Medal. Sagnikar, MA History, Andhra Bank Medal. Gopi Krishna R, MA History, AP History Congress Medal for Women Topper. BH Ramachandra Raju, MA Anthropology, Alumni Medal for a topper in Social Anthropology and also University Medal. Surabhi Mittal, MSc Biochemistry, Dr. B. Venkatramana, Shastri Memorial Medal. Divya K, MSc Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Kottapalli Narasimha Medal. L. Sai Kirtana, MSc Animal Biotechnology, Kiran Kumar Medal. Seemanti Pal, MSc Biotechnology, Dr. Salam Khan Bio-Asia Medal. Vengipuram Vishnu Sai, MSc Applied Mathematics, Messrs. Narso Publishing House Medal. Daniel Seman, MSc Ocean and Atmospheric Science, Electronic International, Inc. Chennai, Gold Medal. Saumi Chakrabarti, MSc Physics, Professor M. Shakunta Memorial Medal for Women Topper. Ayushman Acharya, MSc Physics, Bhagavat Saran Agrawal Memorial Medal. Arabindo Brahma, MBA, Vasavi Academy of Education Medal. A. Tulsi Kumari, MFA Painting, Sri S.L. Prasad Medal. Asia, MTech Computer Science, SBH Medal. Sheet Gaonkar Shima Govind, MTech Artificial Intelligence, Alekhya Technology Medal. Sana Anil Kumar, MTech Material Engineering, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Gold Medal. Ranjit Badashet, MPhil History, Professor Kishore Sharan Lal Memorial Medal. Madan Lal Srijan Sandeep, PhD History, Dr. Mrs. Sheila Raj Memorial Medal. Lodha Tushar Dilip Chand, PhD Plant Science, Dr. Rajendra Kumar Nigam and Srimati Meera Nigam Medal. Meghana Gupta, MA Economics, Messrs. Jindal Jubilee Gold Medal and also State Bank of India Medal. Khurju Ankar Preeti Ravindranath, MTech Information Technology IDRBT medal and also Manapalli Subramanian medal. Sheikh Shakila, MA Telugu, Professor P. Ramanarsimha medal, Sri Nittala Venkata Somaya Memorial medal, Mahakavi Dasu Sri Ramlu medal and Srimati Rauri Kantamma Bharadwaj medal. Olivia Basu, MSc Chemistry, Professor V.V. Sharma Memorial medal and also SC/ST medal. Subhajit Das, MSc Plant Biology and Biotechnology, KLN Reddy medal and also SC/ST medal. Akshita Srinivasan, IMSc Health Psychology, Professor Radhanand Rath Memorial medal and also University medal. Jija Mary Thomas, MA Applied Linguistics, Professor Bhadriraju Krishnamurthy and Mrs. Shamla Gold medal and also University medal. University medals. BVN Uma Gayatri, IMA Hindi. Peyyavula Tirumal, IMA Telugu. P. Sangeeta, IMA Language Science. Nivruti Gangadevi, IMA History. Ellipse, IMA Economics. Middi Doddi Shravani, IMSc Optometry and Vision Sciences. Gudipati Neeraja Sinha, IMSc Chemical Science. Namrata Arvind, IMSc Mathematical Sciences. Rusha Yashwant Hebalkar, IMSc System Biology. Swarnali Rai Chaudhary, MA Philosophy. Sureshekar Chakrabarti, MA Political Science. Stuti Das, MA Sociology. B. Sai Kruti, MSc Molecular Microbiology. Somodil Paul, MSc Statistics. Pooja Rai, MSc Health Psychology. Peddireddy Vasanthi, MBA Healthcare and Hospital Management. Julie Abraham, MPH, Master of Public Health. Anju Chandran, MFA Printmaking. Anakapalli Sivakrishna, MFA Sculpture. Mithul MT, MFA Art History. Manish Pachiaru, MPA Theatre Arts, University Medal and also SC/ST Medal. SC/ST medals for PG courses. Sabhavat Prem Kumar, IMA Economics. Henry H. Umjau, MA Philosophy. Vandana S., MA Hindi. Baduru Kumari, MA Telugu. Muhammad Ilyas, MA Urdu. Kamidi Shyam Babu, MA Anthropology. Karra Sahitya Divya, MA Communication. Sushant Majumdar, MSc Biochemistry.
Give them something and later we can exchange, please.
Priya Rani, MSc Biotechnology. Suraj Kumar Grada, MSc Mathematics. Joydev Haldar, MSc Applied Mathematics. Pirangi Sharon Shulamite, MSc Health Psychology. Soni Sandeep, MCA. Marsakatla, MBA, Pradeep Kumar. B. Mahesh Nayak, Master of Public Health. Prabhas Sarkar, MFA Printmaking. Sai Prashanti G, MTech Bioinformatics, rank certificate for MTech Bioinformatics. Marilyn Thomas, PhD Psychology, Professor A.S. Dash Medal. Bhavana, MPhil Hindi, Roopchand Chhad Jain Medal. M. Priyanka, IMA Sociology, University Medal and also SC/ST Medal. Chinnappa, BG, MA Comparative Literature, University Medal.
I now request the Chancellor to sign the record of degrees.
The Vice Chancellor, Professor Apparao Vadile, will now present the report.
Respected Dr. Satish Reddy, the distinguished Chief Guest of the Convocation, our beloved Chancellor, Dr. C. Rangarajan, members of the Convocation, colleagues, dear students and esteemed guests. On behalf of the Executive Council of the University of Hyderabad and on my own behalf, it's my privilege and honor to extend you all a cordial welcome to the 19th Convocation of the University. On behalf of the University and also on my personal behalf, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. G. Satish Reddy, Scientific Advisor to Raksha Mantri and Director General, Missiles and Strategic Systems, who is the Chief Guest of this Convocation. Dr. G. Satish Reddy is one of the renowned experts of navigation. Dr. Satish Reddy is one of the renowned experts in navigation and avionics technologies. He joined DRDO in 1986 and led the conceptualization, design, development, and productionization of inertial sensors, navigation schemes, algorithms and systems, calibration methodologies, sensor models, simulation along with development of satellite navigation receivers and hybrid navigation systems. Under his leadership, advanced products and varieties of avionics systems have been produced and successfully flight tested in strategic programs of the country. As project director, Dr. Reddy led the design and development of ring laser gyro-based INS system, MEMS-based INS system, Seaguard reference system, and ship-based navigation system, strengthening the country's self-reliance in high accuracy and long-range navigation, and also successfully developed a 1,000 kilogram class guided bomb. Dr. Reddy graduated in Electronics and Communication Engineering from JNTU Anantapur and received his MS and doctorate from JNTU Hyderabad. He is a fellow of various academies and institutes like the Indian National Academy of Engineering, Royal Institute of Navigation, London, Royal Aeronautical Society, London, and a senior member of many other professional scientific bodies in the country and abroad. Dr. Reddy is a recipient of several prestigious awards, which include the Indian Science Congress Association Homi J. Baba Memorial Award, DRDO Young Scientist Award, Agni Award for Excellence in Self-Reliance, DRDO Scientist of the Year Award, etc. He is a member of the Governing Council, Academic Senate of the reputed academic institutions. Thank you, sir, for agreeing to be our chief guest at this convocation. We extend a warm welcome to our beloved Chancellor, Dr. C. Rangarajan, renowned economist, ex-governor of Reserve Bank of India, and a distinguished former member of Parliament. Former chairman of the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, Dr. Rangarajan is the chairman of the Madras School of Economics, president of the Indian Statistical Institute, and founding chairman of the C.R. Rao Advanced Institute of Mathematics, Statistics, and Computer Sciences located on the University of campus. He also served as the governor of the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh from November 1997 to January 2003. After demitting that office, he took charge as the chairman of the 12th Finance Commission. Dr. Rangarajan, a student of National College, Tiruchirappalli, between 1947 and 49, graduated from Loyola College of the University of Madras in the Commerce stream, where he was a contemporary of the Yale University Economics professor T.N. Srinivasan. He later received his PhD in economics from University of Pennsylvania in 1964. Dr. Rangarajan was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 2002. This year, 1,421 students are graduating, and of these, 229 are PhDs. This brings the total number of PhDs produced at the University of Hyderabad to 2,485, and the number of graduating students since the time of its inception to 26,885. Before I present my report, I warmly congratulate all the graduates who are receiving their degrees today. My hearty congratulations are also to the 105 medal winners. I hope that for all of you, this is merely the beginning of more laurels and achievements. And as you leave the university to begin the rest of your life, there is no better advice to remember than that of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts into action. Ladies and gentlemen, the university has completed 43 years and is rated as one of the top universities in India in the area of higher education. Our university has achieved honors and attained standards that set a benchmark for other universities in India. The year 2016-17 saw the university being ranked among the best institutions in the country by various ranking agencies, both in India and abroad. Though these are encouraging indicators, our goal is to be on par with global institutions and prepare our students to be academically brilliant and responsible citizens. Our faculty, who are 402 in number, closely work and interact with about 5,000 students, giving them the required guidance in academics and mentoring them to take up challenges that come their way. The faculty have written over 1,350 books and more than 18,000 research papers. We are also pleased to share the news that our faculty have applied for more than 30 national and international patents. All these have helped us to achieve an eminent position of excellence within the central university system of our country, as indeed on the academic landscape of the nation. Our university has to match global standards, possible only with consistent good quality of research, teaching, and evaluation. It requires minds that are open to new challenges. Many ideas are needed to fully realize the potential that the university has and must have. The destiny that we need to fulfill has to be fashioned by us each day, not just to see the opportunities that may arise, but also to see the responsibilities that we have. I'm happy to share with you that for the very first time, the University of Hyderabad has been included in the QS World University Rankings 2018. Till 2017, it was being ranked only among 3 subjects, namely English, chemistry, and physics. As per the latest report released by QS, the University of Hyderabad is ranked in the range of 601 to 650 in the world rankings. In the 2018 edition, the University of Hyderabad is among the top 2.3% universities in the world. Our university has also been placed on the top 100 in the world with its achievements in the first 50 years by QS ranking. It is a matter of pride for all of us. However, it is an enviable situation for other institutions set up in the past 50 years that are competing with us for such recognition. There should be no room for complacency with such distinctions conferred on us. We rather need to further consolidate and should put in efforts to give one push from here to match with the best of the institutions in India and abroad. Indian higher education has grown at snail's pace in the first 60 years of independence. It was better in the past decade in terms of gross enrollment ratio, quality, and skill-based training. The related metrics strongly point to the need to improve our performance in higher education. In the past few years, we have seen an increased level of commitment from MHRD to ensure that all central universities have enough number of faculty members to make sure that the gross enrollment ratio, inclusiveness, and the quality of education improve from current levels. In a major development, the MHRD has come out with the MOOCs to serve a large number of people through a SWAYAM platform. Let's hope that this surge in the activity will take our country to global standards in higher education. In line with these requirements of the nation, you will be happy to know that the University of Hyderabad has brought out a policy which is first of its kind. Our faculty members are actively engaged in developing online resources in the initiative undertaken by the MHRD. Ours is the first university that has set up an e-learning center, which will go a long way in contributing to the growth of higher education in the country. In addition, our university was the first to complete one full cycle of faculty recruitment and promotions since last convocation in accordance with the amended rules and regulations of the University Grants Commission. We now have 193 professors, 71 associate professors, and 138 assistant professors in 12 different schools. We have received largest number of applications for admissions at a ratio of 1 to 29 ever since we are established from all over the country and different courses offered by the university. That shows, on one hand, our increasing popularity, and on the other hand, the increased responsibility. I'm also happy to inform you that our university is the first. Ladies and gentlemen, our university is the first to have 1 megawatt solar power plant on the rooftops. We are in the process of setting up another 5 megawatt solar power plant. In future, we are looking at the university to be completely run on solar energy. We are also in the process of setting up of University of Hyderabad Bio Incubator Nurturing Entrepreneurship for Scaling Technologies. In short, it is referred as BioNest, which will focus on new and emerging technologies requiring multidisciplinary inputs in the areas of biology and biotechnology, and shall nurture early stage startups and facilitate translation of knowledge base into commercial products and processes. Towards this, the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, called as BIRAC, a Government of India enterprise and the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology, has contributed 500 lakhs for a period of 5 years as grant in aid, and the remaining 100 lakhs are proposed to be met from the earning that is coming from the same incubation center. Similarly, the university is also setting up a technology, industrial liaison and entrepreneurship unit. We are calling it as TIU. This unit will act as the hub of innovation that nurtures and supports creativity, intellectual property and entrepreneurship in the campus, acts as knowledge repository for technology and innovation activities in the university, and be the industrial liaison office to facilitate technology transfer to industries, among others. The university has decided to encourage the faculty members to have an equity stake in scientific enterprises while in professional employment. We have framed guidelines for this faculty enterprise scheme to be implemented soon. I'm also delighted to share with you that one of our alumni, Professor G. Naresh Patwari, who is currently serving at IIT Mumbai, has been awarded Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for the year 2017 in Chemical Sciences. He has passed out MSc in Chemistry in the year 1994 from University of Hyderabad. He hails from Bodhan Mandal of Nizamabad district of Telangana. It is a matter of real pride for the university. We need to facilitate the youngsters to realize their dreams of India. It requires quality consciousness, high degree of transparency to play the catalytic role as an institution of higher learning. The university fraternity joins me to say that we rededicate ourselves to fulfill the responsibilities on our shoulders and will not compromise on quality and transparency in our acts. It is an occasion to draw the attention of everyone here that our university is a true representative of unity in diversity, with students and staff coming from all over the country. We need to be gender, region, and religion sensitive. We need to respect and at times appreciate the variety of views and perspectives and learn from each other. The university has introduced, for the ladies and gentlemen, please note that university has introduced a few master's programs in financial economics, business analytics, English language studies, and neural and cognitive science this year, and we are looking forward to introduce few more new courses to fulfill our commitment to the nation. Efficiency is one of the most essential factors that enables the institutions to achieve greater heights in limited time, and we have to work in that direction. To increase the efficiency and also to improve transparency in our work, our university has started developing e-governance modules that will be added one by one. A unique in-house model has been adopted, and we are moving forward with a lot of expectations. First part of it was basic module on student life cycle, and we will be the leaders among the central universities if we complete and operate our system through e-governance. Let all of us work together to make sure that we will make adjustments when required in the process of development and implementation of this e-governance project. Our faculty have been associated with several important national and international bodies, held professorships of distinction both in India and abroad, and participated in the global educational arena with as much vigor as we have always done. Furthermore, they have been funded quite handsomely, receiving grants from national and international funding agencies like UGC, MHRD, DBT, DST, European Union, DOE, IUSSTF, and so on. The university's current extramural R&D funding is about 310 crores. However, I see a scope to improve a lot in this area. In its 12 schools of study, at present the university offers postgraduate and research programs in several areas of humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, arts, management, medical sciences, engineering, mathematics and statistics, and computer information sciences. There are also a large number of students under the Center for Distance and Virtual Learning program through 14 PG diploma programs. The first step towards effective implementation of CBCS has already been taken. The UGC Human Resource Development Center, formerly known as the Academic Staff College at the university, is one of the finest of the such staff colleges established by the UGC. It has so far conducted orientation and refresher courses for the benefit of more than 10,000 teachers from the colleges and universities all over the country. The university now has a Kendriya Vidyalaya for the benefit of its staff and is also presently running a pre-primary school, LKG and UKG, also the first class on this campus for the benefit of the employees' children as well as for those from the neighborhood. Our annual student enrollment has grown close to 5,000 in regular courses. Entrance examinations for selection of students are conducted at 30 centers all over the country. The library at the university has done very well and has a collection of over 3.2 lakh books and back volumes of 1 lakh with other reference material, and it subscribes to 5,540 e-books and 311 national and international journals, 82 exclusive online journals, and 47 online databases, which include the UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium. It is fully automated, as all of you know, with special software for the visually challenged students. Our commitment to a unique and excellent research university which not only be an asset for the country, but also a role model for other institutions. Ours is a very special university in the way in which it has made a name for itself and in the way it has grown. We aim to keep it a very special university in the way that it will continue to excel. Our university will be competing with institutions for a prestigious Institutions of Eminence scheme announced by the MHRD. I'm happy to inform you that for the fifth successive year, the convocation ceremony is being shared across the world on the internet. We take pride in the name and position our university enjoys after 4 decades of its existence. We know how difficult it is to build institutions and how easy it would be to destroy. Notable contributions made by our teaching, non-teaching staff, and a large number of highly talented and motivated students graduated to take a variety of occupations all over the world. These people have their share in the current status of our university. However, it is also a fact that the faculty guide the university both directly and indirectly in many ways. Faculty therefore continue to have a major stake in shaping the university beyond teaching and research. Nevertheless, it is true that the university provides the opportunity for all of us, faculty, students, as well as staff, to soar as high as we want. With freedom comes responsibility, and that is what we would like to instill in our younger generation so that they can grow in their life and contribute to the nation. Before closing this address, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind my students of Mahatma Gandhi's words, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." I would like to congratulate all the medal winners, PhD awardees, and the Chancellor awardees among the faculty, the 5 of them who have got the award. Let us applaud such achievements of this university and of our fraternity with a standing ovation, please. Standing ovation, please. Thank you all. Jai Hind. I now invite Dr. G. Satish Reddy, Scientific Advisor to Defense Minister and Director General Missiles and Strategic Systems, the Chief Guest, to deliver the Convocation address.
Honorable Chancellor of the University, Dr. C. Rangarajan, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor P. Apparao, Sri Sardar Singh, Registrar of the University, the respected professors who are present here on the dais, off the dais, the teaching faculty, non-teaching faculty of the university, most importantly, the students who have received the degrees in various capacities today, and the parents and friends of the students who have come here. Very good morning to all of you and very good afternoon to you. It's a privilege for me to be here as Chief Guest of the Convocation of this wonderful university. I thank the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, the Governing Council members for giving such a opportunity to me or honor to me to be amongst you here to deliver this talk as Chief Guest. As we have seen, the university over the last about 43 years or so has grown tremendously, producing, we have seen that more than about 2,500 PhDs, more than about 27,000 master's degrees, with a sprawling campus of about 2,700 acres of land. Why I am saying specifically is I keep telling that I came from a laboratory called Research Center Imarat, and I used to think that is one of the largest campuses with about 2,300 acres, and today I was told that University of Hyderabad is about 2,700 acres of campus, and with more than about 400 teaching staff and 5,000 students at any time, and having a faculty who has produced more than about 1,350 books and about 16,000 or 18,000 papers. Tremendous achievement by the university over the last 43 years. What you people have done, you have made a mark in the education of the country. We also have recognized this, and we have seen that the potential of the university, and so from DRDO, the Defense Research and Development Laboratory, our organization, we have been working with this university, with the various departments, not with all the 12 schools what you have, but definitely with the physics, chemistry, materials and computers group. Number of projects have been going on between DRDO and this university. Specifically, we have established a center here, which we have seen some of the PhD students have taken from that center. Advanced Center for Research in High Energy Materials, which is a very important center which has given a lot of inputs for us to have a higher impulse or a higher propulsion system in when we are making the missile systems here, which has come from this university. Thank you very much, sir, for such tremendous work what you have done. Now let me congratulate all those students who have received their degrees, PhDs, postdoctorals, master's degree, or the integrated course based degrees, whatever you have received. My heartiest congratulations to all of you on this occasion. Today is an important day for you and for the university also. You are stepping out of this university, most of you. Some may be joining some research centers, some academic institutes, pursuing your research or academic studies, or establishing yourself industries with the knowledge imparted by the professors who are sitting here. You will be entering into the society and starting a new life. And today onwards, how you conduct yourself in the society with the knowledge given by the professors here, that is what brings to the name to this university or to the professors. It's very important for the professors, for the university, how you conduct after you leaving the university and bring the name to the university is very important. For you, probably it is that it is important period when you have stayed in the campus and how the professors here have taught you, and that period is most important for you to excel yourself tomorrow onwards. But for the university, how you are going to excel tomorrow onwards is very important for this university. And like the professor from IIT Mumbai, I think Professor Naresh, the way he received Professor Santi Swarup Bhatnagar Award, which you are mentioning today, many of you, when you excel tomorrow, the university remembers in the coming convocations. This is what is expected out of you from tomorrow onwards. Friends, last about 40 to 50 years, the country has seen lot of changes, lot of achievements technologically, science and technology wise, many achievements. It has grown tremendously, starting almost from zero, establishing the infrastructure, academic institutes, research institutes, coming out with many products and many technologies. I wouldn't be able to narrate the whole history of or the whole departments what are present in the country and their achievements. Let me talk about three strategic departments which normally I am connected to. Department of Atomic Energy, Department of Space, and the Department of Defense Research. When you look at it today, the Department of Atomic Energy, about which I will say very minimal, we have seen tremendous achievements, whether it is providing the nuclear power to the country for the civilian use or for the other purposes. Number of centers which have been established in the country, generating lot of power. And today, in the coming 10 years particularly, you will see a lot of change. The power what will be generated by this department will be tremendous. Close to more than 30,000 megawatts of power will be coming out of this atomic energy department. Self-sufficient, many technologies, homegrown technologies have been developed by this department and established itself as a center in this area of technology and science. Coming to the Department of Space, starting from the SLV, for which I think Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the director, project director, where the first mission was a failure. Started from there, working towards many things, ASLV, then the PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, putting many of the satellites into the orbit. Particularly that vehicle we need to mention. It has become a workhorse for the Space Department. More than about 37 successful launches in a row. Continuously 37 launches were successful, putting many satellites into the orbit. And the same vehicle was used for the Moon mission. And the same vehicle was used for the Mars mission. And the same vehicle was used to launch 104 satellites at one go in one vehicle. Such is the tremendous capability of the vehicle what the people have designed, and such is the tremendous reliability what has been put into the system, and which has gone into 37 successful launches in a row. That is the type of vehicle. The geostationary launch vehicle, which puts the satellites into an orbit of about 36,000 kilometers from the Earth. We were dependent on somebody from outside to have a cryogenic engine, which we were denied later, and then developed ourselves later indigenous cryogenic engine, and today we are flying the GSLV with our own cryogenic engines, which actually University of Hyderabad is also working in some of these areas of cryogenics related. And we have gone to the extent of able to place payload of more than 4 tons. That is what is the last experiment was done with the GSL vehicle, trying to keep more than 4 tons payload. And the type of technologies which were developed in the Moon mission, the images, the information what we have generated in the country, they were utilized by the most advanced nations like United States of America, which gave vital information to them for utilizing it and analyzing it. Similarly, today, the Mars mission has again given tremendous amount of information, tremendous amount of data we are able to generate. The world is utilizing, and we are standing now as one of the 3 or 4 nations in the world who have such capability in the world today in the space area. Tremendous achievements. A lot more is continuing in that area of space. Coming to the Defense Research and Development Organization, till almost about 1980s, we were almost importing everything. That is components, our systems, our subsystems, our major systems, whatever it is. But 80s onwards, there has been a tremendous change. In fact, it coincides with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam coming as Director of DRDL here in Hyderabad. Many programs were taken, and over a period of time, most of them have become successful today. With the leadership of Dr. Abdul Kalam, what I am saying is the names wise, the leaders brought in a change in the country in each and every department. Dr. Homi J. Baba, Professor Satish Dhawan, Dr. Abdul Kalam, the leaders who have come out of the research centers, they became the leaders, they had the vision, and they brought the change in each and every department, and departments became now world-class departments. When Dr. Kalam became the director here, he brought a program called IGMDP, Integrated Guided Missiles Development Program. There was no single missile of our own, and he had the courage to go to the Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi at that time and asking for 5 missiles development program at one go, and could get the sanction of that program and started working on that. And the first missile of the country, Prithvi, was launched in the year 1988. And we didn't have any infrastructure, even the launch pad was not there. Then the launch pad was prepared for the Agni. In the year 1989, the Agni missile was launched first time from Balasore, the ITR Chandipur, off the coast of Orissa. And 1 year after Prithvi, the Agni was launched, which was also a successful program. Since then, many of the successes have been seen. That first Agni, which has been launched in the year 89, has produced Agni 1, Agni 2, Agni 3, Agni 4 and Agni 5, making you the capability to have the intercontinental ballistic missile with Agni 5 going more than 5,000 kilometers range with a tremendous amount of accuracy, what people have seen, the world has seen also. And people started saying that India has much more capabilities, and we have become one of the 6 nations who have that capability today. Many more missiles. Akash today, surface-to-air missile, has got about more than 24,000 crores of worth orders with BDL from the services. One of the very important missiles of surface-to-air missile. And we have Astra, surface air-to-air missile. We have underwater launched missiles. And we have the most important, what Dr. Kalam was dreaming, that you have been developing only one of the 5, you have been becoming every missile launch one of the 5 nations, one of the 6 nations, one of the 7 nations. I want to be, first time I have done this, I want to achieve this, and that also could be achieved in the form of BrahMos missile as an Indo-Russian joint venture. Even today, that is the only supersonic cruise missile available in the world today which India is having, the BrahMos missile. It's an Indo-Russian joint venture missile. So today we have achieved a capability where we will be able to develop any missile what country needs, and any type of a missile what world has, we will be able to develop. This is the type of a technology what we have got. Entering into the aeronautics area, same time a program was taken, the light combat aircraft. Even though it has taken longer period, I don't consider it is very longer period. If you look at the statistics of the advanced nations, they also have taken about 16 to 18 years to 20 years, and we have taken about 20 plus years for developing that. And today Indian Air Force has shown such a tremendous confidence in that. It has given its single largest ever order for more than 100 numbers of aircrafts, which HAL Hyderabad is producing. Again, you have become one of the 6 nations who have such capability to produce such aircrafts in the country today. And you have developed your own tank, Arjun tank. Again, you are one of the 5 nations who have such capability to produce those tanks within the country today. And one more very important program which is taken up and which is very successful. Last year, Honorable Prime Minister was also praising in his own, in the public meeting. We taken to intercept a incoming ballistic missile in the mid-air at a very high altitude, 100 kilometers or above is the height of the interception. You launch another missile and see the incoming ballistic missile and go and hit it with pinpoint accuracy of few centimeters and then destroy that. That is one program which India has successfully demonstrated last year, showing that capability that only 4 nations in the world have such capability of intercepting a ballistic missile today. A very important development what country has done last year. So many achievements, if you look at it, I am talking about only the major systems. What have been? You have developed your own nuclear submarine Arihant. You are able to develop your own, produce your own ships in the country. Your own aircraft carrier is being produced by our dockyards in the country today. Many things have been developed in the country. But still, let me tell you, with all these achievements, with all these developments, still, unfortunately, we are one of the largest importers of defense equipment and arms, ammunition today, even today. So, a lot more has to be done. What has been done is something, and we need to do a lot more. And if we need to do a lot more, the 3 major important components have to play their major role, their important role. The academic institutes, the R&D institutes and the institutes which are there with the government of India, most of the things, and the industry, whether it is public sector or private sector, the 3 in an integrated manner have to play their role and come out with solutions for the country. We have been last 40 years spending more in the development. As we didn't have anything, we have been spending more in the development. We have been working more on the engineering and trying to come out with a product with various components, sensors, detectors, this, that, materials and all those things outside bought out or some things developed in the country and things like that. Yes, whatever I have narrated till now are the output of those developmental activities what you have done. But then, if I want to be seen that I am not importing any equipment, or if I want to be seen as exporting many of these technologies and make the country prosperous, we need to develop the technologies which are going to come in the next 10 years or 15 years. Meaning, we need to do a lot of fundamental research in the country in the areas what are required in the future, advanced technologies and future technologies. Those advanced technologies and future technologies what are required are to come from the academic institutes primarily. The basic research what is required for these futuristic technologies has to come from the universities. I keep telling that the roles of these three have to be defined very clearly. Most of the basic research has to come from the academic institutes, spending their time, about 30 to 40% of their time on the basic research, and then applied research about 40% and 10 to 20% in the translational research. The R&D institutes which are there in the country, they need to spend about 30 to 40% of their time on the translational research, and then remaining time, in the applied research, and then translational research and developmental activities. The industry, even though you try to produce a lot, industry of course definitely has changed a lot in the last 25 years. In the year 1985, when we started the missile program here in Hyderabad, we didn't have more than 10 people who are giving us support, who are partnering with us. Most of the people were supplying components, they were suppliers. They were not partners, they were suppliers. And today, I called about 1.5 years back an industry partners meet. We had about 650 people who came here and who are working with us. But still now, they are still a build to print activity persons. Meaning somebody designs, there is a print, and then you produce the systems as per that. Most of the workshops which are there in Hyderabad, let us say, they are all with the machines which are imported from Germany or Japan, and then we are using those machines, and we have some skill set. Some institutes are which are training them, and they come out with the product. But industry cannot remain only a producer of based on build to print activity. They have to become, industry has to produce for the build to specifications. Meaning, industry also has to do some amount of research in the niche areas, at least about 15% of their, whether it is manpower or skill or whatever values take it, should be spending from on the niche areas. If we are done extremely well in the ICT area, information communication technology area, by doing a lot of research, by coming out with a lot of innovations, similar things we have to come out in all these areas and come out with innovations. That's why if you look at the government, last couple of years, there have been tremendous amount of stress on the innovations. Need to come out with innovative products, innovative ideas, innovative technologies, which are actually the ones which take the country as a lead in the world. So as I said, if these three institutes, academia, industry and research centers in the government, research R&D departments work together with synergy, which I have seen in the speech given by Honorable Vice Chancellor, talking about BioNest or the TIE, technology, entrepreneurship, industry and entrepreneurship, trying to promote the industry, trying to work with the industry that for the technologies what they require, for the science what they require. This is the idea where we have to take forward if we want to lead the country. We may be making what we need today for ourselves, but the country will not be able to survive with only industries coming up here which can supply only to us. The industry needs to supply outside. Then only the industries will be able to survive. The industry will know what is a competition. The industry will know what is real quality which needs to compete with the world. So if it has to produce it, then we need to make the industry, the technologies what are required available. This is the most important today what we require it. We started already in a small way exporting some of those things, even in Defense Department, some of those things. Like today, in fact, I want to tell you one important thing. If BDL is producing Akash missile, as I said, about 24,000 crores order what they have today, 85% of that is coming from the private industry today is in Hyderabad, around that areas. Industry has come up to the stage where they are able to produce and supply to BDL 85% of by value of those missile systems today. And BDL has become a lead integrator. So the roles are getting redefined. The public sector units are having large infrastructure, and so you become lead integrators and try to supply the systems to the armed forces. So what is required today is a basic research or advanced research, what is required in the next 10 years or 15 years from the academic institutes. R&D institutes should be able to convert this research into their product form, and industry should be able to produce with some amount of research component being taken up from that. And so, with this, the government what is looking for, the people like you who are walking out of the universities with your degrees today, you people have to come out with many innovative ideas, come out with many startups or stand-ups and Skill India, many programs what have been given, come out with innovative products and try to supply to the country and try to supply to the entire world. Unless we come up with small startups with specific ideas or innovative ideas, that's why somebody said, when you are coming out of universities, the universities are the ones which are giving you these innovative ideas, and universities are the ones which are called as engines of innovation. Unless we come out with these engines of innovations, ideas, and start, there are many people I have seen in the country today, many industries who have come out with first of its kind ideas and supplying all over the world. Somebody developed a rodent repellent material, not chemical. In fact, somebody from DRDO has written to USA, and the reply came from there saying that we are buying from India, why don't you take it from there? So people are making many things. There are many people who are connected to the satellite systems, supplying all over the world today. There are many youngsters who are coming out with fantastic ideas. One boy from Coimbatore has come to me. I have given a small project on UAV. Later, that boy was working on propulsion system with his professor there. He, in fact, burnt his finger also. He has come out with an innovative idea for constellation-based vehicles propulsion system with innovative ideas. And ISRO chairman Kiran Kumar called him and gives him a 2 crore worth of project for that young boy who had just passed out in his engineering. There are many students who are coming out with many ideas. So I request you people who are coming out of the university also, come out with ideas, establish yourself, either you work in academic institutes and promote the students with advanced research or innovations, or you go out, establish yourself industries. We are now open. We are more and more going to the industries to take the technologies or products from the private industry today. Establish yourself, supply to us in the beginning, and supply to the entire world, and make the country very prosperous, and make the universities proud of you being an entrepreneur. This is what I want to say. This is how universities, R&D institutes, and you people going out of the universities become entrepreneurs and make the country prosperous. All the best. My best wishes to you. Thank you very much.
I declare the convocation dissolved.